Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Path of Exile Betrayal League. Today we're going to be doing some more maps and I actually have a surprise for you guys. So I did a little bit of trading in between episodes and I picked up 6 maps and they're all ones I haven't done yet. So we have the Grotto, Crater, Lookout, Vol Pyramid, which I actually done before but I failed, Canyon Map, and Toxic Sewer. We're going to make 4 of them magic, 2 of them rare. And actually, on one of my off-screen adventures, I found this unique silken hood, and I actually know that it's kind of a okay item for my build from a little bit of looking around I've done, so I'm going to ID it with you guys. It's called the Starkonja's Head Silken Hood, and it gives 10% increased attack speed, 82 to max health, and some other stuff like increased evasion rating when low on health. It gives you crit rating and dexterity. This one doesn't seem to be that great of a roll. I think the max health can be higher. The increased evasion rating can be higher and the dexterity can be higher, I believe, but we are going to use it because increased attack speed is awesome. And also having 737 evasion rating versus 240 is fantastic, especially when you consider that it'll scale into my other bonuses to evasion rating, so that's awesome. We're going to leave out the minion damage support. I'm not going to mess with the sockets right now. I don't think I need this anymore. Let's see, my fire resistance is a bit lower, but still not awful. I still resist the damage instead of die to it, so I'm gonna get rid of that old hunk of junk right there. It's a much needed upgrade. And so we're gonna go ahead and start with our first map after I just put that gem away. So we're gonna do the Grotto first. It's a bit of a low level map, but we're probably still gonna maybe have a struggle. I don't know. My health still isn't very high. And I've been looking up ways to deal with that, and I've actually come up with a couple ideas. One of them includes going into my skill tree, using some refund points, and getting some % health increases from certain nodes that I passed up. I feel like I went too aggressive with my skill point choices, and I put them in too many places that aren't necessarily like beneficial towards like making my build stronger. It maybe more like increasing the damage overall, but not making, you know, my survivability better or like really solid damage increase choices. So I'm probably going to end up doing some of that. I'm probably going to use that Path of Building program that I've picked up just recently there, and see if I can't rearrange my points the way I'd like them, and then I'll come in here and use my Orbs of Regret and whatnot, and the refund points I already have to fix up my build, and then we'll go over it. But I am thinking about doing some item trading. This helmet is actually one of the things I was thinking of trading for because it's pretty cheap, and it is one of the items that I saw one guy using with a build similar to the one I'm playing. So the increased attack speed and the evasion rating is really what makes it shine, I think, increasing, or as well as the increased evasion rating when low on health, so it really gives a lot of survivability for the low tier item that it seems to be. But I really like it, so anything with attack speed on it, and I'm like, yeah, I can get behind that, because attack speed is just one of my favorite stats. I've been considering making another character using a bow and playing like a split arrow build with maximum amount of projectiles, piercing, and attack speed with loyalty. 3 orbs of fusing. Cool. Just really for the fun of it. Just to see how fast I could make a split arrow go, and if I could really make it just wipe out waves of enemies. I don't know if you'd want to use like the bleeding stack thing with that, or what you'd want to do. Maybe elemental damage would be best with split arrow build. I don't really know. I was thinking about some kind of like cast on crit or something with it, but I really don't feel like that's... Is that the best choice? I don't really know, because it would only fire whatever ability in like front of you, so it'd have to be some kind of interesting ability. I don't really know. But anyways, I want to keep working on this character before I get all wrapped up in building other ones, because I have a tendency to somewhat of a altaholic, or whatever you would call it, where I play lots of characters and don't get anywhere with them. Some people can play a lot of characters and manage them amazingly. It's impressive when I see people doing that, because I definitely can't. I'm better off sticking with 1 or 2 things that I can invest some time in. But yeah, that's me. So let's keep moving. I do have that 1 Exalt Orb as well to do some trading with, so I've recently discovered that that's pretty valuable. A bit more than I thought it was, so that's pretty cool. Might use that to fund my item trading. Because I think I do have some Chaos Orbs, which I think are the main currency that you use for trading. Sometimes other things, like I've been using my Alchemy Orbs to do most of my map trading, because that seems to be what the rate is for the maps I needed. One was an Orb of Scouring, which I thought would be more expensive than an Orb of Alchemy, but that does not seem to be the case. Aha, my Blink Arrow got moved around, and that's why I couldn't warp everywhere. Oh, no, that's Caustic Arrow. Where did I put my... Oh, there's Blink Arrow. I couldn't remember what the button looked like. Oh, here we go with the Void Anomaly boss. Put some Enfeeble on it. Ooh, summoned a bunch of dudes and kind of an explosion there. We have a Prophet Crown that dropped. I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. Kind of like a tiara. Let's ID that bad boy. Speaker's Wreath, Prophet Crown, increased dexterity, skill effect duration, minion attack speed, movement speed, and minion hits can only kill ignited enemies. I'm getting a lot of this like fire summoner stuff. And it really makes me think I should build some kind of fire summoner. But I don't know how you would do that, especially like a dexterity fire summoner. Like, do traps count as minions? Or is this like a dexterity raging spirit build or something like that? I only kill ignited enemies. It's such a weird modifier. I guess if I check the atlas, I should have this place accounted for now. Grotto, yep. So we've done the grotto because we killed the boss. So let's head over to Yun and see if I can't do the Immortal Syndicate safe house, or not safe house, but laboratory over here. Because this place can be pretty challenging. Did pick up a dungeon map, which is like, hell no, I'm not dealing with that nonsense. Get out of here. We can summon all the skeletons, which is great. They help out a lot for just tanking enemies. Oh, we got bronze gauntlets over there. I don't think those are a very good item, but we'll probably pick them up, check them out anyways, because, you know, uniques are uniques as far as I'm concerned still. There's a couple uniques that I've seen like 2 or 3 times now, which is kind of like, okay, I'm done with those. I don't need those wands anymore. Ooh. Someone fired off a shot and I just nuked my whole face down there. Alright, let's get back in the mix. And try not to get just face slapped by whatever that was last time. I felt like a charged up fireball, or maybe I stood on a trap or something. Yeah, it was probably this guy's like little explosion-y traps that he makes, and I stood on top of a stack of them or something like that. That's what I'm thinking the likely situation is. Okay, we got the syndicate person here, which is Aisling. It's almost always Aisling lately. And I think she was the only one here. Yep, so that's the end of it, so we'll just talk to her. Aisling and Riker become trusted? Sure. Oh, we got some rats here and stuff. Alright, well, let's not head out to the grotto. Instead, let's go back and grab these gauntlets, which may or may not just be a complete waste of time. Let's see. Oh, no, maybe those are new. Let's see. Giant's Bane. Oh, no, I have those. Or I've seen those at least. So you have Iron Grip and increased physical damage. They're pretty good, like, low-level gloves, I would imagine. I keep hitting the wrong button. Sorry about that. 23. That's actually not that low of a level, but I guess getting Iron Grip as a thing is like pretty decent. Let's unveil this helmet, sorry. Socketed projectile gems. Projectiles pierce an additional target. Increased health, armor, and evasion. I want that piercing craft. That's the one I want to level up. Alright, so let's just go to my customary dump all the junk in this tab. And then we'll go back to the map tab and do a crater map that is magic. Players have point blank, more monster life. Well, that kind of evens itself out a little bit, doesn't it? Give me point blank and give them more health. So I deal more damage, they have more health, no big deal. Oh, we got some of these guys who like eat corpses. They're not so bad as long as they don't have like dead guys to eat. Mausoleum map, I don't think I've done that one yet, so that's nice to find. I did read a little bit more about how maps work, more specifically how you find maps, because I was kind of perplexed at my inability to find any of the maps I wanted. And as it turns out, there's more to finding the maps you want than I originally thought. So I don't know how actually impactful this is, but when I was researching it, it said stuff like you want to collect all the maps for the tier that you want to do next in order to make sure that you can do them all, because as you complete them or complete the maps beforehand or something like that, it'll make it so that you have a higher chance to find maps in connection to the map that you haven't completed or that you have completed. I'm really not going to give a good explanation of the way it works because I don't quite 100% understand it myself just yet, but from what it sounds like, you want to make sure that you're completing like each tier at a time. Try to complete each tier in one go if you can. You know, if you have all the tier 7 maps, try to just make sure you complete all of them without failing, because it seems like as you end up with like one map from a tier that you haven't completed before, or you know, I'm missing a map in like tier 5 but you've done all tier 6 and all tier 4, then it seems like getting that map to actually drop can be pretty challenging, especially because you might have to farm like maps from a few tiers beforehand to get the maps that can drop the map that you're missing, kind of deal. So be very careful if you are doing like a solo self-found kind of version of this. Maybe make sure that you can keep your map supply going somehow by managing the correct maps that you've completed and stuff. I would definitely do a lot more research on it if I was actually going to do a actual solo self-found mapping playthrough or something like that, because I just got to the point where I was down to farming like tier 1 and tier 2 maps, and it really didn't feel rewarding to be stuck like that. I don't know if it was just like you had to get a chain of really good luck or what, but I got kind of stuck for a bit. So thankfully trading exists, and I was able to acquire a bunch of maps that I hadn't done before, which is awesome. So now we get to do those. Hopefully I won't screw any of them up, and we can make some real progress in the Atlas. And yeah, I do have the lookout map, so we can do the Shaper influenced maps of tier 4, which is nice, even though I've already been a couple tiers higher than that. Hopefully he'll give us a quest for like tier 6 maps or something that we're kind of working on. That way we won't miss out too much or be too far behind in this quest adventure that Shaper wants us to do, or Xana wants us to do, or whoever's giving us this mission. Let's head down here. I also did learn about a unique called Boar Weave, which apparently you need to sell 90 unique rings for. I don't really know. It seemed pretty cool. I don't really know. Oh, this guy's like the fire casting type too. Alright, turn on the ball haste so we can really make the attack speed go. And just drop him, drop him, drop him. There we go. Alright, we've got a Chaos Orb for our trouble, which is pretty cool. Oh my gosh, okay. That Firestorm was not done doing whatever it wanted to do. Alright. Complete these encounters. Oh, apparently we have to defeat that person with like some skeletons active. Or maybe she like summoned some dudes that we have to fight or something like that. So yeah, we'll have to do her again for some kind of like bonus challenge. I want to die to all these guys. Fire area after losing a bunch of fire resistance is not the best, but it's alright. It's gonna work out. Hopefully we can circle around to the other side from this spot. Otherwise I'm gonna have a really long walk back. But I figured this was a smart path to take because I hadn't killed all the guys here yet. Man, Vol Haste really makes it a lot easier to take down single targets because you could just turn it on and just like unload damage. It's really nice. I really like the combination. We got a Karui Chopper. That's a 6 socket. I almost missed there. Don't want to miss out on those because that's a lot of Jeweler's Orbs, and you tend to have to use a lot of Jeweler's Orbs at some point. Alright, let's see. Nothing else I really want from there. I don't really have too much interest in exploring the rest of this area, so we're just going to head out. We've got another map atlas done. I think that one was, which one was that? The tier 4 map there. So let's see, where was that? Was it here? Crater, yep, that's what we just did. So, next up, I'm actually going to hang on to this mausoleum, because I don't know if I've done that one yet. We're going to do the lookout map. So this is the one. Oops, I just put all those in the wrong tab. Well, it's going to take me a while to figure out what the heck I just screwed up there. Alright, let's, oh shoot, did I actually deposit the map I wanted to? I didn't. Okay, good, the lookout map's right there. Alright, so this one has the Shaper influence. Or whatever it's supposed to be. I don't really know what you would call it, but yeah, Shaper influenced map. So let's do this. So I think the Shaper will probably talk to us as we come in here. Yep. Glorious Vista, exclusive to Emperors, not anymore. This is just called the Lookout, but it's actually like the top of the place where I think we fought Kitava. Both times, actually, I think you would say now. So we did fight Kitava 2 times. Whooped ass both times. Ooh, we got an atoll map, which is a tier 1 map, unfortunately. Chain Belt. This is kind of a cool map, though. I didn't realize it would be all like these rafters and stuff. It's pretty neat. I like the design. Do not like these guys firing like fire beams and stuff. It just seems to like hit for a high amount of damage in one shot. Few orbs, ooh, blacksmith strongbox. I do like finding rare strongboxes and taking out all the enemies guarding them. Make sure nothing else is gonna hit me there. Alright, get the scroll. Oops. Alright, mirrored items, lightning storm freezes me. That's what I need to watch out for. There we go, I hit my quicksilver flask immediately upon touching it so that I got rid of the freezing. And boom, we're done. And nothing dropped. That's fine though. Still get some XP, and it's always worth a shot, you know. You never know where you're gonna find cool stuff. And then when you do, you're like, right on, I'm glad I did that thing that dropped that cool stuff. It's all about increasing the amount of times you actually get a chance at dropping something, I think. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Making pretty good progress, I feel like. These enemies aren't too terrible. I'm actually going to drop a safety portal here, just because we have moved quite far from the starting portal, and if I was to get taken out by something at this point, kind of be maybe a feels bad moment. Alright, I feel like we're approaching the boss pretty soon. I just got a feeling. I don't know if it's going to be an arena or just an open battle like some of the other bosses are. I do like these, like I like the ribbons because they fly around and I feel like they got cool attacks and stuff. We got focus here for a second. Hold on, guys. Got a couple of badass syndicate guys here that can one-shot me. And I really don't want to get one-shotted. Alright, there's Hillock. Alright, so we got... Who else is up here? Are they gonna escape? Oh, I guess they... Did they escape? I don't really know. I died. So I don't really know what I died to. Might have been them. Yeah, Elrion was here. But I guess he... Oh, Vagan's here. Okay, we did get one person. I guess Elrion got away. So we're gonna have... Ooh, plus 20 transportation. Hillock and Vagan become rivals. Ooh, that's tempting. Alright, Vagan, what will you give me? Remove Hillock? I don't know, man. I think getting 20 transportation intel is a lot more worth it. Heck yeah, that got me pretty close. And that's gonna move to research. Yeah, and guff on transportation. Sure, that seems good. Alright, nothing from these guys, light loot wise. And I don't think I completed the map, even though there's some tough enemies. Definitely don't think that was the boss. Nope. There was like an unholy sentinel. I couldn't figure out if that was part of the map or part of the syndicate there. Fairly confident it was part of the syndicate now. Damn, look at all these guys here. All these champion groups with all this nice XP to give out. As long as I don't die to them. Yeah, I lose all my mana and just walk into them. It's never a good day when you lose all your mana and just walk into them. Yeah, I think if I rearrange my skill points, I can solve a lot of my issues, including my mana regeneration, my health issues, maybe even my resistance problem a little bit. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Also might do some item trading, try and pick up some other pieces that would help. But don't really know too much what to look for yet. I got a few pieces in mind, but we'll see. We'll see what I can find. Should be able to find most of what I'm looking for pretty easily. And then we'll have like a little upgrade overview. We got energy shield recharge as a crafting recipe there. Alright, we got the arena here, so let's drop the safety portal, jump right in, and we got a few guys here, all doing some shenanigans. So we got, is that a shaper item? I've heard about shaper items. I heard they have a special icon and they can be different somehow. But I've heard that as long as you're like in a shaper area or some kind of shaper stuff, then shaper stuff happens. I don't know, we'll probably learn about it as I go forward, but as it currently stands, I just don't know enough.
You tread on the foundations of a new empire. Behold.
Oh, is shaper gonna make this guy like super buff? Oh, he like Agent of the Void, he like spawned a new enemy.
The strong.
And I guess I killed it already, even though I didn't really attack it. Thanks to my mirror archer and everything. Get away with me with that crazy death orb. Alright, I don't see anything else I really want to pick up here. There is a citadel bow, which is tempting. I'll take that, sure. Check it out anyways. Hop out of here. And I guess we're done with the lookout, so boom, done. So we can talk to Xana. And she'll give us a reward. Ooh. Have I done all the tier 4 maps? I recognize all these names. Let's see, we gotta do a city square tier 5. I believe I've done all the tier 4 maps now. Yep. Alright. Well, we have a mausoleum, so that's one I have. Let's see, did I see another one that I didn't do that was tier 5? Yeah, the underground sea I haven't done. Vol Pyramid, City Square.
Glad you made it back.
But, yeah, she's only giving me tier 4 maps, so let's see, I think I'll just pick the one that I feel like I want most, which is probably the Strand map. Alright, will she actually sell me any good maps today? Oh, she'll actually sell me a Vol Pyramid. A Gardens, a Residence. Have I done a Residence map? Residence. Nope, I have not. So can I purchase that from you, Xana? How much did that cost me if I was to buy it? 5 orbs of chance. Sure, why not? There we go, we got another map to do. I like to grab these maps that I don't have when I get the chance. Okay, well this one's already fired up. And this actually has a cool background. I guess that is what the shaper thing does. +1 socketed melee gems. That seems like not a bad weapon, but not for me. Oh, I actually want to ID that bow really quick. Just to see. Nope. Not interested. Alright, let's throw all that in there, including the Xana's Strand map. Let's go grab my new residence map here. And let's do it. Monsters fire more projectiles and chain skills that can't be taunted. Oh man. Player's dodge chance is unlucky. Ooh. This might be kind of a rough map. We can get Rogue Exiles or Tormented Spirits for Chaos Orbs here. That's pretty cool. I guess that's partially why Chaos Orbs might be so valuable, is the crafting and stuff you can do with them. And I'm guessing Exalted Orbs are just valuable because they're rare. I'm not sure if you use them for anything special, but people definitely value them as a better currency than the Chaos Orbs. Oh, my kitty cat has decided to join me once again. I don't know if you heard the loud bonk there, but that was her jumping up on my lap from below my desk, so hopefully she'll... Man, every single time these guys spawn to like fight me, and I'm like, alright, let's do it, they just give me instantly. I definitely need more health, and probably just more health and resistances, honestly, is all I really need to actually survive those guys just showing up in my maps. Because if they just didn't spawn like on top of my head and didn't just like start hitting me before I knew it was going on, I could probably deal with them. But it's like by the time you actually even know they're there, they're like, they've hit you a couple times. And I just end up dropping. Alright, kitty cat on the move, but she may be leaving. Alright, looks like she's gonna behave. So we'll see how it goes. She definitely likes to jump in and hang out with me when I'm trying to do stuff, but not when I'm available and just hanging out doing my own thing. Only when I'm actively trying to be busy. Alright, so we got Light and Truth for a Crystal Scepter. And a strong box with 3 additional items. I do like additional items. Holy smokes. Wow, that was a lot of nonsense and chaos all at once there. A Dapper Prodigy for a 6-link body armor. Interesting. I don't know if that crazy amount of projectiles was from some kind of special enemy, or if that was from the enemies that I created with the strongbox there. Definitely the increased projectiles from all these enemies is absolutely bonkers. It's making life difficult with all these projectile firing enemy types. My golem definitely walks up and eats the brunt of it. He's soaked up so many projectiles. Holy crap! He's like a sponge, like a reflective sponge. You know, I think that may actually be my cat in the background. I thought she was just outside playing, but I think that's the same one that was just in my lap. She may actually want out of the room, so I'm actually going to help her out. I will be right back. Alright guys, we're back. So, I apologize if you heard my cat making that sound earlier. She sounds very like she's not having a good time. She's very vocal, very loud, and the thing about her is that when she makes those noises, she's actually that's just her normal noise. For whatever reason, she just sounds like super grumpy and super angry at the world all the time. But she is the sweetest cat, and she's very lovey and cuddly. And in fact, oh, now I get a lookout map. Figures. I try all the time to find one and finally buy one, and then I find one right away. I think I actually even got that from the map that I got the this one from or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, she's very loud and very demanding. But that noise that she was making, that's the same noise that she makes when she's playing and having a great time. So we often don't know if she's happy or if she's in trouble. There's a lot of checking on her that happens that results in her just being like sitting in front of a ball or something that she's playing with and pretending to look innocent. If you have a cat, you probably know what I'm talking about. But and again, you never know because every cat's unique. They're all different. You can have some cats that are pretty similar, but I think every single cat I've ever known has always had like a unique personality trait that I hadn't seen in anything else. Which I don't know. I love animals. I think they're awesome. Except for bugs. I don't know if they qualify as animals, but I absolutely don't like bugs. Trying to work on that, trying to be a little bit more bug friendly, but it's tough sometimes. They're creepy, and they're crawly, and they're weird, and sometimes dangerous. But, you know, trying. Spiders are my main weakness, as I've said before, but I'm trying. Always trying. And can't grow if you don't try. So I guess this one's kind of like the Vol Pyramid in the sense that we just keep ascending, and then the boss will be at the top, which would be in this arena, I guess. So let's, spell cascade support. I don't think I need to pick that up. I think that's one you can just purchase from a vendor. Let's just run around a little bit though. Gather a little bit of cartographer's chisels and any other loot that might be in here. I don't mind these little areas because they tend to be pretty packed full of different unique monsters and stuff. I don't know if that's just because like the areas are so small they have to spawn lots of elites in here, but I don't mind it. Makes it pretty convenient for gathering up treasures. So let's pop a portal, head up to the arena, and try to figure out what we're up against before we're actually up against it. Let's see, I see something over here. Just gonna drop some curses and some toxicranes. Put on my buffs because I didn't realize those weren't on. Alright, so he is doing stuff already. Just launching bombs, it looks like, and other things. Just gonna keep moving around a circle actually. Oh yeah, he's putting some stuff down. I don't want to be anywhere near it. I do want to kill him before he does more. Alright, Underground River, nice. Tier 7 map. I think I might have bought those ones already, I'm not sure. Nothing else I want there. So let's head out. And we got another map done. So where do we have to go now? We have to do the city squares, the next map that I'm supposed to do. Let's see, I don't think I bought an underground sea. Nope, toxic sewer and a canyon. Alright, so we got the underground river. And anything else we got here? We got a lookout map, which we'll just throw in there. I have not done the mausoleum, so that's on the list as well. Anything else? Nope, everything else looks okay, so let's slam it into the old hang on to it tab until later. And let's actually get another one of these and do this mausoleum. Monsters killed chain 2 additional times. Let's bang it out. So, yeah, definitely trading makes getting the maps that I need to do a lot easier. So I'll probably keep doing that. Hopefully we can actually keep finding maps, but I don't know, we got a precinct map now that I said that. Maybe this strategy of doing these maps is actually working. But we'll see. I might be wrong. But I'm just happy to be doing maps again that aren't the same one over and over again, because it gets kind of demoralizing doing like the atoll map over and over and not seeing any maps drop or anything like that. So feels nice to be in here. Totally new area, killing new monsters, doing new stuff, getting new stuff. Oh, all these damn spiders. I don't like spiders because they don't seem so bad at first, and then if they get close to you, they use Flicker Strike, and they just teleport right on top of you and chunk your health bar. So as long as you stay away from them, not so bad. But I don't know. I just don't like spiders to begin with, so maybe I'm a little bit biased. Just keep knocking out all these vases and stuff. You never know where the loot's gonna be. They like to hide it on you. Sometimes the nice boss or all his minions have it, but sometimes it's just hiding in that one little barrel. Alright, so we just want to kind of run around and slay everything here, I guess. I don't really know if I'm supposed to be going in this area, but I do like it though. It's kind of Abyss-like, like when we were in the Delve and we were doing all the Abyss stuff. Reminds me of that. But otherwise, not too tough. Enemy types are nice. Golems, big skeletons that like to stomp around. Slow-moving guys, spiders that aren't too bad, because they are pretty slow. Despite having Flicker Strike, they do need to get next to you to do it. So yeah, pretty okay with this area. Looks like I found either the next way down or the arena in the bottom right there. So let's just go up here. Superior Lightning Penetration Support. Take that for the Superior, because you can trade it in to get the Gem Cutter's Prisms, which you can use to either trade or increase the quality of your own gems, which is pretty nice, I think. Probably want to do that to a bunch of my skills eventually, like especially my Toxic Brain and probably some of my main support skills. Probably everything eventually, but that's kind of expensive, so we'll take it one gem at a time, because I think you get 1% per thing that you do. Per gem that you do, so it costs 20 gems to get the full 20% on an item. And then you can go even higher than 20% if you take some risks with like Vol Orbs and stuff like that, and certain crafting events there or something like that. I'm not quite sure 100%, but I know that you can do Vol Orbing and sometimes get higher levels or higher percents maybe or something. Alright, Guff. Yeah, Jeff and Jorgen become trusted? Heck yeah. All about that trusted. Hopefully someone will remove all the rivalries and we can go back on the same page. Alright, it's like checking over here for the loot. You never know. Like I say, always good to check. Probably not efficient actually right now, but doing it anyways. Run down here and get to the arena next. Orb of Chance. See? Would have missed that Orb of Chance. There was a chance we would have missed it. Ha 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 ha. Alright, let's go down. It's a pretty small map though. I like these small maps because they pack a lot of enemies together, and then you just fight the boss and you're done. And you don't have to wonder about running around big open spaces trying to find that group of guys that you missed or whatever. Alright, anything over here? More champion packs. Wipe them out. And that's it. Alright. So no monsters remain except for the boss. Let's put down a portal. Jump in. What do we got here? Oh, is that Tommen? Oh, is someone gonna do a thing to Tommen? Oh, there's like spirits spawning as skeletons. Something's like using Tommen's body or something like that. It's kind of an interesting boss. Oh. I don't know what happened there. I just died instantly. I was trying to figure out. I was like, alright, something's gonna happen eventually. Like this big bad's gonna spawn. Oh yeah, he must have just like come out swinging and I just missed it. Oh yeah, there's all the blood stuff flying around on me. Seems to spawn instantly. Ooh. Man, them spicy. I guess if I run my golem through it, it kind of works. There we go. Well, they're not too painful it seems anyways, so. Alright, well that was the mausoleum. Bam. Getting some maps done here. Alright guys, well I think for now that's going to be all we're going to do. Next time we'll probably continue with these unknown maps. We're up into like some solid tier 6 in here, which feels pretty nice. Actually do it like that. Oh no, I'm screwing this all up. That's what I wanted. There we go. I don't know why it took so much time to rearrange that, but I did. So there we go. Alright guys, next time we'll continue on with some more maps and hopefully make a bunch more Atlas progress. I may do some more trading and rearranging of my skill trees, but yeah, we'll deal with that when we get there. So thanks for watching as always. Hope you like my new hat, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.